Alright folks, we are back once again in Car Dealer Simulator, and there has been another update. We have a brand new car, and folks, this one's a pretty freaking cool one because it's a station wagon, and I think there's one available for us to go pick up. So if we go over here to the car shop, we scroll down, we're looking for, here it is, the Phantom Voyager. This thing is currently not drivable. It looks like it's by a lake or something. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to get the tow truck out. Okay, so we got a meeting scheduled. It is, wait, is it 68? Wait, hold on. I thought this thing was out by a lake. It is literally right across the street. Okay, the pictures are not matching. Okay, well, I want it though. Look at that thing. It is glorious looking. I don't know how much this thing's gonna be worth, but wood paneling on this side of a station wagon is absolutely amazing. You know what else is amazing? You guys hit the thumbs up button and comment down below, what car do you want to see next in this game? All right, let's do some negotiations. I don't really know about what these things go for. I would offer you, let's go 13,000. Okay, she's really not having that. Let's go 15,000. She goes down to 18.5. I'll go to 16. And you'll go 17.4. I'm gonna go ahead and take it because I don't know really what it's worth. Hold on, let's probably, we probably need to scan this bad boy. Also, if you missed the last episode, we had the new fuel station update. We'll go over that again here in a second. You know, honestly, it's not in terrible shape. So market value right now is showing 20,000, but once you fix it up, put some gas in it, roll back the miles, this thing is going to be well worth it. By the way, everybody's just having a good old time working here. Looks like we got several vehicles ready to go. Got some cargo vans to sell. This is the gas pump hub, which we've upgraded it to max. How many tanks do I have full right now? I think I have 2 of them that are full. Yeah, tanks 1 and 2 are full. Tank 3 has nothing in it, but I can always take the fuel trailer over and fill it up. And yeah, this is where you can fill up your vehicles at your station. Pretty nifty, not gonna lie. Got parts being repaired right now because I think we're gonna need them for the new vehicle here. But yeah, let's go pick it up off that lady's lawn. Yeah, the pictures weren't matching. It was showing it like out in, almost looked like one of the junkyards. But speaking of, we should probably go by the junkyard. I wonder if that car appears out there too, because that'd be probably pretty good. Wait, did I miss? Oh my goodness, I drove right by it. Yep, it's that old age that's getting to me. All right, let's go ahead and pull back into the driveway here. Just gonna pick this bad boy up. I see some visible rust. The plates, they are definitely rusty too. Just missing some parts. It's cool though. It's a nice car. All right, put that back on. All right, let's go ahead and pick this up. Sorry, I know I'm kind of in the way here. It's fine. Give me a second. Just got to hook up to this vehicle real quick, and we are going to haul this bad boy back. Okay, I guess mission number 1 is to get it drivable and to hit... That looks like the lady I just bought it from. Oh, we just ran her over. It's fine. So I need to move that white vehicle. That thing has been sitting there for like at least 2 or 3 episodes. It was one of those deals where they came by. It's like, hey, this thing doesn't run. I'll give it to you for cheap. And I just haven't bothered to actually, you know, fix the thing. Let's back this up through here. We need to go ahead and get Bob over here. He needs to wash this bad boy. This thing is extremely dirty. I think we got this for free, if I'm not mistaken. Last episode, we got another one of those abandoned cars. So this thing's going to be nothing but profit here. Oh, I need you to wash this thing. There you go. So it definitely needs a good scrubbing. All right, let's get her working on this. Can I open up? How much trunk space? Oh, 40? Not bad. I kind of wish you could actually, like if they had like an animation for the opening of the trunks, that'd be kind of cool. Also, I like that they added this little ghosting thing here. So if you look behind the trailer, you can see where the car is exactly going to land. That's a new thing, and yeah, that's actually going to save us some time here because I hate trying to back these vehicles up in this repair bay. A lot of times you just don't have it right on target. There we go. All right, let me make sure I've got the parts. I might need to go over to my parts machine real quick and ensure that I've got parts that are all at 100%. Yeah, both of these machines. Also, look, they added this little like icon here that shows you the progress of the parts. So that's something that's new too. You love it. You love that the dev is taking the time, doing a lot of really good updates. Let's go and wait for this one real quick. That way we make sure we have plenty of parts to repair. I want that thing at 100%, that station wagon. So let's go ahead and move all these over. And while I'm at it, I might as well go ahead and get the next batch in. And get some more parts repairing. That way we have plenty for future flips. Okay, can we get this beautiful thing to 100%? I won't take anything less than that. Yep, looks like we're good to go here. All right, go ahead and get to work. It's going to take her about 3 minutes to fix this bad boy up. We'll get the rust knocked off, wash it. Might change the color on this one. I don't know, the blue's not bad, but I feel like we could find a better color for this. By the way, another vehicle is good to go. I better go ahead and make sure we roll back the miles here. There we go. Just trying to make the value as much as possible. Also, I'm just really curious about the other vehicle that we have. Can I knock a little bit more off? We're cutting it pretty close here. I think we're going to stop there. All right, let's go ahead, take some photos of this one. Wait, hold on. Let's go ahead and move the other vehicle over real quick. The really rusty abandoned one, because that's going to take a bit for them to finish. Okay, there he goes. He's going to get to work on this. Now, let's take pictures of this bad boy over here. Okay, there we go. Looking beautiful, right? All right, let's go and back you up here. This one's ready to go out to the lot, so let me go ahead and park it. We'll sell everything at once. I'm not going to put this one for sale yet. I don't even know what this thing's going to be worth. All right, let's go ahead and place you right here. One of these vans, I don't know if this is the P3 or the P4. One of them's worth a lot. The other one's not so much. I got about a minute left on this one over here. They're working over there. I wonder if there's any good deals nearby. You know, somebody's going to say something about it. Let me go ahead and move the freaking white car. That thing has been sitting there for way too long. All right, let's go ahead. It is not running, so I'm going to have to haul it across to the repair shop here. You know, honestly, at this point, it's just kind of an eyesore just sitting there. So I feel like we've got to get this thing taken care of. There we go. Yeah, the car itself doesn't look like it's in terrible shape, but I know it doesn't run, so it's missing some sort of components. Okay, this thing is ready to run here. All right, let's go ahead and back you up. Get it washed off real quick. There we go. All right, she's gonna start repairing that one. Yeah, it's gonna feel good getting that one off the lot. All right, let's go ahead and put those back in. All right, so I don't think we're gonna need this anymore unless we go pick up another car that's not running. I'd like to find another station wagon. I like to do one or two just to compare them to see their value. Okay, we gotta get some license plate cleaners. I'm pretty sure I have them in this parts pile somewhere. Can I sort these? I don't know if that's a thing or not. Oh, where are they? I got gas cans in here. Here we go. I was looking for these bad boys. We're going to need this on a couple of these. I know the station wagon definitely needs this. So let's go ahead and fix the plate up here. Minnesota. So we got that. Let me go ahead while I'm over here. We'll roll back the miles. She's got quite a few. And we're looking like we're going to be right about there. All right, so not bad. Roll back some. Let's go get the rust off this bad boy. Also, our rusty turd. Oh my goodness, it's brown. Why are all the vans brown? All right, this one's definitely going to need to have a different color. So this is the abandoned vehicle from the last episode. Let's go ahead and back it in here. And, what are we thinking for this? Let's go with something a little bit different here. Orange? Maybe a yellow? Yeah, let's go with the yellow van. I feel like that would look pretty good. All right, let's knock the rust off this one. Got the plates cleaned up. We'll take it around back and fill it up with some fuel. It says you get a bonus. I think last time when we checked it, I didn't see a bonus for the fueling and having a full tank. But maybe that's changed. There's been a lot of hot fixes since then. I would feel like maybe you get a little extra value for having one all the way full. All right, so, this thing's done now, too. We got just a rotation of vehicles happening here. All right, so we can finally make this thing run. This old junker's been sitting on the lot for way too long. Let's go ahead and bring you back here. It actually doesn't look super dirty. It might just need to be polished or something. All right, Bob, go ahead. You work on that, and hold on, let's go over here. Oh, yeah, just knock all that off. It's going to take 3 minutes. That thing must have been really rusty. Okay, here she is, our yellow van. Looking pretty nice. Would you guys drive a yellow vehicle around? Actually, I don't hate yellow vehicles. I know there's a couple colors that I consistently hear that people are like, I don't like this color. And yellow is always one of them. I mean, it's way better than the brown that it was. Who's buying just a doo-doo brown van? You know, there's probably somebody in my comment section that has a doo-doo brown van, and they're just extremely offended right now. So gas cap is on. Oh, it's on this side. Hold on, let me go ahead and get around here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and fill this bad boy up. I'm excited about this van. I know it's oh, yeah, you should be more excited about the station wagon, which I am. I just was curious how much this thing was going to be worth since it's free. Free's awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and fill this bad boy up real quick. Pump it till it's full. There we go. And we are good. I love this gas tank thingy in the back. This is cool. Not gonna lie, there is a $20,000 supercar that is in drivable shape that I feel like we also need. I didn't see any more station wagons, so they're probably gonna slowly filter in over the days. So we'll definitely have to compare at some point the station wagon prices. The one is almost done, but you know what? You can't pass up on a freaking supercar for 20K. We got the parts to repair it. It doesn't look like it's in terrible shape. Plus, I could probably get a little money knocked off this bad boy. Oh, that's another yellow car. Beautiful car, though. All right, you know what? Let's go 15K. Would you do 15? You do 16. We're getting pretty freaking close there. What about 15.5? You'll go down to 15.7, 15.6. Final offer. Boom. Let's take it. She's looking good. You know what? While we're over here, you might as well go ahead. I'm going to do this right in front of the customer. Or, well, she's not technically a customer anymore, but still. Okay, knock some of that off there. It's got still a ton of miles on it. You know what? We're going to get some value out of this thing. Don't worry. Also, we're going to hit a person. No, he dodged it. Yeah, ding dong. Also, it really does feel like they changed the handling now. Like, now the supercar actually feels nimble. The vans feel a little heavier. I feel like the dev has been working on that. All right, do I have enough parts to replace all these? No, I got to go get a couple out of the repair machine before we do that. By the way, look at this. She's done. She's beautiful. I am actually tempted not to change. I'm going to go see the color selection again, but I might not change the color on that thing. Let's go ahead and put this thing forward. Go ahead and knock the rust off this. I want to get this sold today, or actually it's probably going to be tomorrow in game. All right. Oh, don't want to run into this. I mean, the blue's not bad. What else? Like, what other color would you think this? I mean, if something was going to be doo-doo brown, it probably would be something like this. Ooh, that's ugly. I kind of like the red. I feel like maybe we're going to do that. Let's go red on that one. All right, so they're repairing that. Hold on, let me go swap out some parts here. We are being super efficient today. There we go. That's what I like seeing. Everything can go to 100% now. All right, go ahead and replace all, and let's do this. Woo, look at that. She came out sharp looking. This is a good looking car. Hold on, let's go take our photos, and then we'll put some gas in it, and then we'll be ready to sell this thing. I don't think I'm going to wait for all the vehicles before we start selling here, because I need to make some money. I think maybe, am I open till 1800 or 1900? I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead and pull this over here. Gas cap is on left side. Let's go and make sure she is full up. Man, that's a lot of space back there. You know, you don't see it, at least in the US, much anymore. But man, station wagons. Like, why don't we get more of these? They're glorious looking. All right, let's go and put that in there. Close that up. All right, let's get in this bad boy. Let's go get it on the lot. This is definitely a classic. You know, maybe that's the justification for, like, how expensive this is going to be. Because this game has modern cars. Like, that is a thing. And this is probably going to be priced above a lot of those cars. So we're going to say it's a classic that's been restored. And she's ready for a new home. Let's go ahead and get these things on the inside over here. Actually, I got to list them first. Okay, so we'll go my ads. Let's go first with the yellow one. This is the car that is the free one that we got on the side of the road. Market value is 100. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be like one of the most expensive vehicles. 140,000. Is that? What did they do to this? There's no way this thing is worth. Okay, 150, 160, 170. I'm going to list this van at 170,000. This is a free vehicle, by the way. What in the heck? Okay, hold on. Let's try the... Okay, the Voyager's 40K. What did I pay? Like 15 or 16? Maybe it was 17. So I don't see a bonus for it being full of gas. I'm going to just assume that it's baked in there. Can I go... Let's try 60,000 on this. 60,000's fair. 70,000. Okay. I think it's going to be like maybe 62. We'll post it at that. We're going to make a lot of money today. My goodness. Okay, these vehicles are listed. Let's get them on the inside just to make them a little bit more appealing here. Try to get that price that we're wanting. I mean, we're definitely making over 100K on the free van. Like, that's a given. You know, the station wagon's not bad. And then we have the other van here. Also, is she done with the supercar? Oh, yeah, she's done with it. I might as well go ahead and get this thing washed off real quick. I don't know if we're going to get around to selling it this episode, but might as well go ahead and get it prepped and ready to go for the next one. There you go. Yes, customers are pouring in. You know you want yourself like a $170,000 van. That is the highest I've ever seen on a vehicle, and I'm just so excited because, like I said, we picked it up in the last episode like it was just abandoned. Like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, somebody wants a station wagon. 43. Oh, I've listed at 62. For some reason, I thought I listed right around 40. Would you do 55 on this? Let's go 55. You'll go 46. What about 52? If you can get me up to 50, I feel pretty comfortable with that. Let's go 51. 49 4. I think I'm going to take that. All right, so we know about what the value is on that. You would take it for 99. That is like over 70,000 off. No, that's not happening. How about 140,000? Would you do it for that? You'll go 115. I'll go 130. You'll go 118. What if I go 125? You know, I feel like this might be worth more money. Let's go 125. You go almost 120,000. I'm going to reject. I'm going to wait on that one. I feel like we're going to make more money off this thing. Like, if I can get, like, maybe 130, 140 for it, that'd be freaking awesome. Okay, we got another customer waiting at the really overpriced van. You'll go 117. Oh, this is going to be the guy. This is my guy. What about 160,000? You go up to 124. Let's go 150. You'll go up to 129. And then let me go 140. You'll go up to 133. Taking it. My goodness, we just made a ton of money on that. All right, and then we have this one. Would you do 60,000 on this van? You'll go 52. Let me go 50. Let me go 58. You go 54. Let me go 50. Let's go 56,000. You'll go 54.7. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Boom. We're up to almost 600 grand. Very, very nice. And we have vehicles that are pending here. So it's really nice. I like seeing the updates here. Cool that we're just, even like in between like major updates, it seems like the dev tries to get out like a car a week. Or it's like you either get a car or some sort of major update. So I'm excited to see what they got coming here. Is this thing even, does this need this? Should you work on this? Yes. Would you work on, it's done. Oh, this thing was actually not even rusty at all. So really it just needs to be put into the photo studio. I'm going to keep the yellow. I like the yellow supercars. I feel like it looks good. All right, let's go ahead and take the photos here. And yeah, we can move these out into the main lot, and we got more vehicles to sell. But I'm excited. Like I said, I love the station wagon. I think it's a really good addition to the game. Hopefully we get some more cars, more sections of the dealership. I still think there should be some sort of auction system. I hope that's going to be a thing here in the future. But we had a good episode here in Car Dealer Simulator. If you guys want to see more, like I said, hit the thumbs up button, and we'll see you guys next time.